I finished Onyx Storm, and let me tell you, all I can say is holy shit. Holy shit. This book is all of 5 stars for me. It's like 3 chili peppers. But let's really get into this, right? Now, this book was way different than I even guessed it was going to be, thankfully, which made it way better than I anticipated. But let me tell you, this book still doled out the heartbreak and put my emotions on a roller coaster. Some things I really loved about this book, though, was that we got to see Violet's friendship, like her squad, really get closer. We see their dynamic and how they really work together. What I loved is that Riddick really took front stage. We get to know him a lot more instead of him just being like the comic relief, which he still was, but we really got to see how much he cares for his friends and that he wants everything to be okay and that he actually can be serious even though he cracks jokes. And I really appreciated that. It was great to see him in a new light. Then we have Violet and Xaden. Now, my whole theory was that they were going to break up again. That he was going to leave and yada, yada, yada. That didn't really happen, thankfully. We really got to see how much their relationship has grown, how much they've grown. They did not run from each other, really. And no matter where they were or who they were talking to, if it would help or not, they were very loud about their love. They did not back down, and I loved that. They really stood up for one another and just declared their love, whether it was good or not in the situation, and that was great. I really didn't think I would love Xaden more than I did, but I really fell harder for him with his devotion to Violet. Even when he was a professor and she was a student, I'm like, okay, well then now they're going to break up. They didn't. And that was really cool to see. I thought we would get more of Professor Ryerson, honestly. So I was a little bit surprised with how little it was, but it wasn't bad. They're not everyone loved it. We get to see a lot of people grow in their confidence and just their trust in one another, especially going back to the squad comment. I just love how they trust each other so much that even though they find out Xaden is a Venom, that he's been turning, they trust Violet so much that they help her. They don't go against Xaden. They don't treat him super differently, though there is some tension. But I love the trust.